So here we are today. We're back with our $1 Million series. We're the two grandmas, Marcia and Marla. And yesterday we made the $1 million spaghetti. And today we're going to make a $1 million pie.
Now I want to say this. Marla gets more likes on her personal page over her desserts than anything I've ever seen. So I can't imagine this would be a favorite for everyone to see this pie being really made. Number one, you're going to be impressed about how beautiful it is. You're going to like it because it's going to be so simple that you can go, oh my goodness, I can do that.
Yep.
And it's so delicious. Again, I know we say that about all of our recipes, but it's just the truth.
We pick the best ones.
We do, and we've tested it. We've tested them all, so they're good.
Yep.
Okay, let's get started, Marla. Again, this is the $1 Million pie, and what's first? Let's see. Marla normally reads the recipes. We decided today I would read the recipes. That means I have to get my glasses on.
I think the first thing is the sweetened condensed milk. It's,
oh, yes.
1 can of sweetened condensed milk.
Right.
So we're going to pour that.
And the only time I remember my mother ever using sweetened condensed milk was when she made lemon icebox pies. And I could almost eat that whole bowl just by itself. I love sweet.
I mean,
she would always
really.
give me the spoon.
Yeah.
But it's
sweetened
just
condensed
good
milk
stuff.
is so good.
It really is. Can't go wrong with whatever you put it in. If anything calls for sweetened condensed milk, you know it's going to be delicious.
Okay, so I think we mix the sweetened condensed milk
With a
and
14-ounce can of, we got the milk, we got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
lemon
Take
juice right here. Pour that in.
Yep,
And
pour
we
that
mix- We mix those, I think, with the mixer
All right, let's get this mixer
until
out.
they're a little thickened, till it's a little bit. Just a little bit. And what's next, Marcia?
Okay, what's next is we're going to do 1 1/4 of the sweetened shredded coconut. Coconut's so pretty, and it looks
is.
like snow. Let's put that snow in there. Shredded coconut.
There goes
That's
the
really what it
train. There goes the train.
is. The train. See, y'all thought we were lying about the train the whole time, but let's stop and pause for the train. Can you hear it? It's getting closer. The closer it gets, the louder it gets. And we're just going to keep talking.
And so the funny thing about that is you don't stop talking, you just talk louder. Okay, so we've got the coconut mixed in.
Yes, and now next is the 8-ounce container of frozen whipped topping. Now it's thawed, so
thawed.
if you know, you buy this in the freezer section, just in the container like this, and we set it out and let it. It's been
Thaw.
sitting out probably for about an hour.
Yeah.
You know, again, if you get all your ingredients and lined up, then it'll have plenty of time to sit there and just really become room temperature. So we've got that, and then
And we're just going to fold
Fold
this
this in.
just real gently.
look how pretty. I've got to show you what little thing it's gonna do. Hey, if it fell out, that's the bite we can have.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And look how rich
Oh my goodness.
this is.
That looks like that would be enough for 2 pies.
It says just
All
one.
right, we're gonna put it in there and see what happens. But anyway,
Y'all, this is so good. It's got the sweetened condensed milk, the 2 different types of pineapple, the crushed and the tidbits. It's got the lemon juice, coconut.
pecans.
I mean, it's $1 million
it really is.
dessert for sure. Okay, then we just
Alright.
put this in the pie shell.
We bought this pie shell.
This
It's just
bowl
a
is so heavy.
graham cracker. After I bought it, we got through the other ingredients. Marla said, I really do prefer making my own pie shells. And I do too. You can make, this is a graham cracker, or you can make it with vanilla wafers.
You could.
And all it is the vanilla wafers or graham cracker with butter. Crush it up. You can do that in a blender. Put it in here and just pat it.
Yeah,
So-
and you just push it out. And really the part, I don't mind the crust part. I just don't like the aluminum pan.
I know. This pan
I
was
like
not
to use
pretty.
my own pan. So, but that's what we have today. And, that's what the recipe suggested. And it is easier. But so that's what we have today. But
That looks delicious.
and then you just pile it in here, and then what we have to do is refrigerate it for, it says 4 to 6 hours, and then you get it out, and we have a topping that we're gonna mix up and put on it
And we're
when
gonna
it's done later.
when it's set in the yeah, it does hold it, and it makes it tall and pretty. You know what we can do is we can spread this out enough to almost cover up the aluminum part.
Yeah, we sure can.
Which is what I'm like Marla. If I take this somewhere, or even if I'm just serving it for guests coming over, I don't like this to show. I like it in because I have prettier
pie plates.
Yes.
And a little trick that I use sometimes is I'll take some whipped topping and put it in my pastry bag and just kind of pipe it around some kind of little star or flower or something and kind of cover up the aluminum. But
she's the best at doing pipings. If you look back on her Facebook page and look at them, you'll see.
It's fun too.
And you know, one thing that we're going to start doing, I know up until now we've been posting all of our shows on our personal as well as the Two Grandmas Facebook page, as well as Instagram. But we're going to only be posting our shows on our Facebook, The Two Grandmas, on the Instagram, The Two Grandmas Cooking Show, and then our YouTube channel, The Two Grandmas. And we're not going to be posting it on our personal pages anymore because sometimes I think it's like, oh, there they are again. But anyway, go to those pages and like them.
People.
Yeah, go to those pages and like them, if you will, please. And then you won't see duplicates of everything. Okay, look at this. Would you look at this?
Yeah, it looks
so
really good.
Pretty.
And now we put it in the refrigerator and we let it sit for 4 to 6 hours, and then we put more whipped topping on top, some toasted coconut, some more pecans, and some cherries.
So, yeah, go ahead.
And so we'll do that later. You'll see it.
We're going to let it sit. We're going to put it in the refrigerator first, then we'll come back and we're going to finish it for y'all. So, see you in just a few minutes.
All right, see you later.
Hello, we're back and we're going to finish out our $1 million pie. And we've got all the ingredients here for the topping. I don't know if y'all saw that I posted on in my story yesterday, or in the Grandma's story, the pie looking just like this. Now you would think this would be the finished pie, but it's not, because what we're going to do now is put this topping on it and show you how pretty it's really going to look.
And this pie has got sweetened condensed milk and lemon juice, and then it's got crushed pineapple and pineapple tidbits, and it's got coconut, and it's got Cool Whip inside the pie, and then pecans. And so it's already delicious, but we're going to finish it off, and we smooth Cool Whip on the top.
This was just the frozen Cool Whip that you get in the little 16-ounce tub in the freezer section. And it's what the recipe says is to leave it in the refrigerator overnight so it's soft.
And we made this pie yesterday, so we left it in the refrigerator all night. And now we're going to top it for you, and it's going to be delicious. So the next thing that we add is the 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. So we're just going to spread those around all over.
Now that in itself, anything with pecans on it is like so good.
I mean, it's already so pretty, but we still have more toppings to add. So good.
And when Marla's doing
I chopped these and toasted them this morning in the oven.
Good. Oh. And we also toasted our coconut. That's the next thing that we're going to spread.
And it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons. I think I put a little bit more than 2 tablespoons, but
and if you do 2, it's not going to matter. It's just going to be so good.
That is so pretty already.
The sprinkle.
Get your sleeve in there, Marcia.
Oh, we don't worry about that.
Yeah, that was a 1/4 cup of pecans and 2 tablespoons of coconut.
And the coconut shows up so good because it's toasted, so it's a little browned. Okay.
Yep, and so then, you know, me and my piping bag.
Let's just do a little
So
bit
I
more.
saved a little bit of Cool Whip, and I put it in my piping bag, and we're just going to go around and pipe some little things like that so we can set our cherries in. That's for
Marla's doing her magic. The piping magic. And I'm going to set the little cherries in right behind her.
do that.
Ooh, and the little juice is running down. Doesn't that look good? You want to take a few more?
Yeah.
This is really pretty.
I think I need one more cherry. And these are the maraschino cherries.
Which are the reddest and the prettiest. The ones they always give you on a Sunday, if you get a Sunday at a...
Oh, that's what this pie looks like.
It really does. Oh my goodness, look at this.
So that's our $1 million pie, y'all.
Very,
And-
very pretty.
Yep. So we'll post the recipe for y'all to see so that you can make this. And then, so far we've done $1 million spaghetti.
Yep.
$1 million
Log.
and $1 million pie.
Yeah.
Is that all?
You got an appetizer, you got a main dish, and you've got a beautiful dessert.
And we've got more $1 million dishes that we're going to bring y'all. So y'all stay tuned.
Look forward to them. Thank y'all very much for joining us.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.